is up? What is up? What is up, good people? It is your boy, Mr. B-EAZY 215, No Easy Outlet, the podcast. And y'all know why we here. Y'all know why we here. You know why we here. It is Eagles game day. And yes, we still in all black because we are trying to survive dark times. Dark times it is that we are trying to survive here. And what's left of this Eagles season as the defending, reigning Super Bowl champs. And in order to defend the title, you got to be in the contest, which means first seed is nice, but you got to get in. In order to defend your title, you have to be in the playoffs. You can't defend your title if you're not in the playoffs. So let's start there. Let's start there with making the playoffs. And that starts today. That starts right here today. That starts with winning this game versus the Raiders. A game that you should not lose. A game that you should not lose under any circumstances. It's hard for me to find a scenario where where the Eagles lose this game. But we all know is possible. We know that it is possible. Big Snow, this is gonna be one of them ones right here. This is the perfect type of get back game that the Eagles could use. This is the perfect type of get back game that the Eagles could use. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but we back. We back. Let's go. Everything in front of us. Everything in front of us. Let's go. It's ours for the taking. It's ours for the taking. The Cowboys' only chance is hoping that we fumble the ball. It's all in our corner. Everything it's all on us. We control our own destiny. The Cowboys need us to fail. They need us to fumble this opportunity. But not today, baby. Let's go. Today we get back. Today we get back. We saw some good things last week. We saw some good things. It didn't result in a win, but if they clean up some things, particularly Hurts and they clean up some things. All right, Eagles taking the football. Good return. Who is that? Shipley. Good return by Will Shipley. Let's go. Now I expect Jalen to clean it up. First and 10, under center, handoff, Barkley. Barkley makes like a man missing. He's going to get a yard. Didn't like what I saw early from the line. Come on, let's move these guys. Let's move these guys. The Raiders are literally out here playing for nothing. They are literally playing for nothing. They are playing for nothing at all. 2nd and 9. Jalen shotgun. Handoff back to Barkley. This time Barkley gets about 4. All right, back to back handoffs. Back to back handoffs. One of the top 3-and-out teams in the league. Here we go with the first, third, and manageable of the game. 3rd and 4. The first one of this game. Eagles, one of the top 3-and-out teams. Can they stay on the field? 3rd and 4. Jalen in the shotgun. Jalen taking a shot. Oh, and AJ dropped the ball. There's a flag. But AJ, you gotta make the catch, baby. This is it's carrying over from the last game. That ball hit AJ. Let me see it again. Oh no, okay. The defender had his arm in there. He was all over AJ. I thought AJ had a drop. After looking at the replay, it wasn't a drop. Definitely a penalty. Big penalty. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Jalen under center. Man in motion. Handoff Barkley to the left side. Makes a man miss, and he picks up about 7. Second and 4. Jalen shotgun back, looking, firing, takes Barkley to the outside, who drops the ball. Bringing up yet another 3rd. Third and 4. Jalen, nobody in the backfield with a man in motion. Looking, Jalen keeping, Jalen running, Jalen picking up the first down on the quarterback keeper. Okay, nice way to secure the ball. Jalen, 2 hands on the ball as he's going down. Definitely going to need to see a lot of that. Eagles driving. Good first drive. 1st and 10. Jalen back under center. Handoff. Barkley finds a hole. Barkley stiff arm. The defender. Nice run by Barkley for it was 6, but it was a nice 6-yard run. No, only 3 yards. That looked like more than 3. That looked like more than 3 yards to me. Saquon, you picking the wrong hole. You should have kept up to the inside. You shouldn't have bounced out to the outside to the door by the sideline. You got to keep that ball to the inside up the seams where 2nd and 7. Hurts back in the shotgun looking, takes Barkley, and Barkley picks up the first down. Oh, he's short by a yard. Are we going to see, are we done with the tush push? No, they look like we in tush push formation. Here we go. Successful tush push for the first time, and it seems like forever. A successful tush push. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes the guy with all the quotables need a quotable, and it's get back to the basics. Let's get back to the basics of our fundamentals. Let's get back to doing the little things well. Let's get back to doing what we do better. Jalen under center, 1st and 10. Let's see if I'm noticing the pattern right here. Man in motion. Okay, another big run by Barkley, who picks up about 5, maybe 6 on 1st down. Now, what I'm noticing so far, I could be. So far, anyway, and this is one of those things where they say the Eagles, I feel like they say the Eagles leave tails, is so far every time Jalen goes under, and maybe it's setting up for something, but so far every time Jalen's under center, it's a handoff. 2nd and 4, man in motion. Under center, pitch out to Barkley, who's going to lose a yard. Once again, so far, every time they've been under center, it's a handoff. When Jalen's been in the shotgun, it has been a pass. Now, we know very well that this team runs out of the shotgun, but you got to pass from under center. You got to pass from under center. Shotgun, 3rd and 6. This looks like another Jalen attempted run. 3rd and 6. Jalen alone in the backfield takes the ball. Jalen firing. A diving catch by Devontae Smith, who looks a little shaken up on the play, but he got up. But what a catch by Devontae Smith. That's a 1st down. Why would we need a tush push? That looks like a 1st down to me. Okay, yeah. Say it would have been stupid for us to have to use a challenge on that anyway. That must have came from upstairs, because he was right at the line. I mean, the camera angle was right down the line. Big opening drive for the Eagles. Granted, I know this is the Raiders. I know this is the Raiders, so I'm taking it all with a grain of salt. But big opening drive for the Eagles. Had the ball for almost 8 minutes. Now, this is the Eagles football that I remember. Methodical drives, eating up the clock, wearing that other team's defense out. Another handoff from under center to Barkley, who's going to gain nothing. Get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Now, what I will say is, let's not come away with 3 down here. Great long drive. You wearing out that Raiders defense. Eagles defense, well rested on the sideline, raring to go. This is more about drive 2 and drive 3, but almost an 8-minute drive. You got to cash in. 2nd and goal. Jalen in the shotgun. Dotson in motion. Shovel pass to Dallas Goedert for the touchdown. Great play. I love that play right there. Great spot to call it. I know we've been giving Kevin Patullo a lot of ish, but that's a great spot to call that right there. Great spot to call that right there. Let's go. We got to get back into the win column. I know this is the Raiders, and that's what everybody going to say, blah, 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 blah. It's the Raiders. But it's any given Sunday. You can only play who they put on your schedule. And right now, that's the Raiders in front of us. Either way, we have to secure this division. We need, I think, 3 wins in the last 4 or whatever it is, maybe. And the Raiders are one of them. And we're going to start there. We got 2 against Washington and 1 against Josh Allen. But it starts here today. It starts right now. And I like what I saw from this team. Granted, it's the Raiders, so it's hard to really get super, but yeah, I like what I saw from this team. I like the runs from Barkley. I do feel like they left a little bit of a tail out there. Now it's the first drive. We know what happens at halftime with halftime adjustments. Is this a tail for the whole game? We're gonna have to see on drive 2. But so far, what I've seen, every time Jalen's been under center, it's a handoff. Now that could be a tail for the defense, or it could be setting something up. So, because soon as they come up, when they start believing that, boom, you go over the top deep to AJ or Devontae or Jahan. We will see. We will see how that plays out later. But so far, that was one thing I noticed on that drive was consistently when Jalen was under center, it was a handoff. When he was in the shotgun, it was a pass. I felt like he threw. I thought AJ dropped one, but I thought it was a good pass by Hurts, but it was definitely interference on the defender. So let's see how this Eagles defense is going to respond. How will this Eagles defense respond to what the offense just did? Now we know the Raiders have had an in-depth offense. So we will definitely have to see what happens with that. Definitely have to see what happens with that. All right, Raiders taking the kickoff. He's going to get to about the 26-yard line. And here comes former Super Bowl champion and former Philadelphia Eagle, Kenny Pickett. Yes, Kenny Pickett, the same Kenny Pickett who played more minutes in the Super Bowl than Dak ever did. So for all that the Dallas fans have to say about how great their offense and their team and Dak Prescott is, Kenny Pickett has won and played in more Super Bowls than Dak Prescott. He's got more minutes in the game in a Super Bowl than Dak Prescott. Let that sink in for you. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Kenny Pickett, swing out. Gentry. He's going to get about 4 on the little swing pass to the outside. Big Jordan Davis, you are the anchor of this defense. No Jalen Carter, Nakobe Dean, Zach Bond, Phillips, Quentin Mitchell, DeJean. Let's go. Handoff, Gentry. Too much. Too much. He got about 3 of the 6 that they needed. I don't feel like he should have got that. I don't feel like he should have got that. I do not feel like he should have got that. 3rd and 2 for Kenny Pickett and the Raiders on the opening drive. Kenny back, firing, wide open for the first down. He finds his receiver. Oh, and Cooper DeJean fell down. Okay, Cooper DeJean fell down on the play. Kenny Pickett fake, back, firing. Brock Bowers underneath, tackle for a loss by Nakobe Dean. Big tackle, good play, Nakobe Dean. Second and 11. Man in motion for Kenny Pickett. Blitz coming. Nakobe Dean coming. Kenny sees it, gets out, fires, has a man, makes the catch. He's going to be a yard short. Good tackle by Dory Jackson. Kenny Pickett, 3rd and 1. Roll out once Gentry. He's going to run. Pickett dives for the first down. Kenny can run. Don't forget about Kenny's legs. He can run. And we know he can sling that ball. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Gentry standing up in the backfield. Handoff. And he's going to get about 2 yards. Good tackle by Cooper DeJean. Second and 8. Fake. Kenny Pickett wants Bowers. Oh, and he dropped the ball. Brock dropped the ball. He saw Hunt coming. He felt him. He saw him. And he felt him coming. Kenny, 3rd and 8. Back. Kenny Pickett trying to run. Big sack. Brandon Graham. Welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back, BG. BG with the sack. The out of retirement sack. What's the flag? What is the flag? Oh, this is after the play. That's right. Talk your ish, Brandon. Talk your ish, Graham. Talk your ish, BG. Welcome back, baby. Welcome back. That's what I'm talking about, Brandon. Let's go. could not be happier to see Brandon Graham get, and he sacked a former Eagles quarterback. Let's go, Brandon Graham. Who is this flag on? This flag is. Oh, multiple flags on Cooper DeJean gives him a first down. It's all after the play. So the Brandon Graham sack gonna stand, but damn. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Listen, I don't like the penalty, but I respect the attitude, Coop. Listen, get it, Coop. Who Lockett think he is? Who do Lockett think he is? I ain't mad at it. I hate that it had to happen, but I ain't mad at it. Do your thing, Coop. Do your thing, Coop. Don't let them try to play you like you sweet, Coop. Do your thing, Coop. Why the ref? What you whispering to Kenny Pickett for, ref? What the ref whispering to Kenny Pickett? Why is the ref whispering sweet nothings in Kenny Pickett ear? Why is the referee whispering sweet nothings in Kenny Pickett ear? First and 10. Pickett fakes the Gentry. Back. And another sack. Let's go. Bird gang. Yeah, the ball don't lie. Just like a ball don't lie. That wasn't no penalty. Ball don't lie. That's why y'all took another sack. Let's go, Jomo. Let's go. Second and 20. Back fires and he completes it to Lockett. No, is that Lockett? No, that's not Lockett. All right, I ain't want him to get nothing. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Patriots up on Buffalo. I only say that because I want Buffalo defeated. I want their spirits crushed when it comes time for us. I want them to have nothing in their tank. Josh Allen might not even play because their season is over. 3rd and 13. Pickett, shotgun, backfiring to the outside. It's going to be short of the first down, but Lockett makes the catch. And now he arguing with now he talking to our coaches crazy. See, Lockett, this all right, Lockett. Lockett, you gonna catch the right one. Don't catch that ball over the middle, no. Don't catch that ball over the middle. Fourth and 6. I mean, they season over. They going for it. They 2-11. Bowers in motion, back, pressure, Pickett firing, incomplete. The ball got knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Eagles take over. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Let's go. Good job, defense. Y'all see it? Let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's going the right way right now. Offense got to come out, Listen, put your foot on put your foot on them. Put your foot on them. They down. Let's keep them down. Let's not give them a reason to want to play this game. They are 2-11. Their season is over. It is hogwash. Like their season is over. They have nothing left to play for. Let's not give them hope of having something to play for. Let's not give them. Let's not give them hope to. Let's not give them any hope of thinking they have a shot. All right, let's go. First and 10 for Hurts. He's in the shotgun. So let's see if that tail we was talking about, if this is a pass. Shipley in motion. You got Shipley right there. He's going deep. Got Devontae Smith. Okay. We not talking shit about Kevin Patullo today. We're not talking shit about Kevin Patullo today. So far, so good. Is it the better execution by the players? Are we getting back to fine tuning the small things? Will Shipley and handoff Barkley from the shotgun. So, okay, then they hand it off from the shotgun and pass from the shotgun. You need to do the same thing from under center. So far, everything under center is a handoff. And just like that, that's the end of the first quarter. Oh shit, we forgot to upgrade. We gotta upgrade. We gotta update the score. God, we got so caught up that we forgot to update that. Yeah, the Eagles are winning this thing. Okay, okay. So, do you like what you were seeing from Kevin Patullo today? Do you like the play selection? Do you like the play selection that you're seeing today? Why does it seem like Saquon has so many yards, but he only got 27? But second and 3, handoff. Barkley tackle from behind. Third and 6. Taking a shot. All types of pass interference. All types of pass interference. I don't even think that was a good throw by Hurts, but maybe it was, but pass interference, yeah, because he was trying to get to that inside. He was not letting him get on that inside. First and goal from the 5-yard line. Handoff to Barkley. He's going to get about 2 yards. Second and goal. Shotgun. Jalen. Firing. Goddard dropped a sure touchdown off of his fingertips. You gotta be kidding me. Third and goal. And after the sack, the Eagles are going to settle for the field goal. Goddard, you gotta make that catch. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. You're gonna be kicking yourself for that one, man. Gonna be kicking yourself for that. Oh, Goddard, why did you not make the catch? Oh. Oh, big hit on the return. Oh, 3rd and 7 for Kenny Pickett and him. He had a man. It was behind him. He had a man. Kenny Pickett is 6 of 9 for 30 yards. Third and 7. Kenny back. Pressure coming. Eagles hunt. Throws it. It's off the fingertips of Gentry. The Eagles were bringing major pressure on the play. Major pressure on the play. All right. Out comes this Eagles offense now. You getting opportunities. You getting opportunities, and you playing a lesser opponent, so you getting a chance to run some plays and execute some plays against a defense. Granted, they might not be that good of a team, record 2-11, but it is a good get back game, a good opportunity for this team to go out there and execute these plays against another team. What still is amazing is they still don't see the value in Tank Bigsby. How do you not still see the value in Tank Bigsby? I see Shipley out there, and no disrespect to Shipley, but you're putting Shipley out there with Saquon instead of Tank Bigsby and Saquon and running them both out of the backfield at the same time, confusing the defense, adding an extra element. I don't know. Maybe Kevin Patullo. He's learning on the job. He's growing. Hopefully he gets the rest. Like he's gathering the ingredients. He's trying to cook and he's trying to do things that just don't taste or smell good. So hopefully he gets the recipe all together by the playoffs. You got to the playoffs to get the recipe all together. You got to the playoffs. You got to the playoffs to get it all together. You got to the playoffs. Right now we got to come down and we got to get some more points out of this drive. The Raiders have not been known to be a big scoring team, so putting up some touchdowns more than field goals, it'll probably be the icing on the cake for them. You can probably do this team in by halftime. This don't have to be a cardiac game. We do not have to be on the end of our seats. This does not have to be that type of game. It doesn't. It really doesn't. We can put them out of their misery by halftime and just have an enjoyable half. You know what I mean? We can have an enjoyable half of football. First and 10, Hurts under center, fakes to Barkley. Here's the pass underneath to Barkley, who picks up about 8. That's one I was looking for right there. I'm not gonna hold y'all. That's one that I was looking for right there. Like I said earlier, every play under center was a handoff. And right there was the under center play action fake. Nothing just developed downfield, took the underneath check down to Saquon, picked up 8 yards, bringing up second and short. Second and 2, Jalen under center. Now we get the Barkley handoff that loses about 2, 3, 4 yards. I would have liked to see that be the fake in the boot. If that was the fake in the boot, man, did they have something. Kevin Patullo, this is what good offensive coordinators do. They see that, you come back to that, you run that again, but this time Jalen pulls it with the option to keep it or it's a boot pass. 3rd and 6, he lost 4 yards on that handoff. Another 3rd and 6. Eagles back. Jalen under pressure, wants to run. Throws a horrible pass to Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby had the first down easy. Tank Bigsby easily had that first down if Jalen throws a better ball. Let's look at the replay. There's nobody there. Throw it out in front of him, Jalen. Give him a shot to run it and catch it. What was that? Oh, okay, we back. We back. Raiders did nothing, punting back to the Eagles. Eagles offense about to come back out. Britton Covey gets away from and makes a play and gets the ball back to the 30-yard line. Eagles offense coming back out, up 10-0. Uh, Pretty sure weather conditions might be a problem, but you got to throw a better ball to Takes Bigsby on that last play, and you get the first down easy. Easy. We got to clean that. We got to clean that part up, Jalen. We got to clean that part up. That first down was there. What's going to be crazy is so far it's been a quiet AJ Brown game, right? The Eagles win this game, and it's a quiet AJ Brown game. And you look at the losses, and in the losses, AJ's had his numbers in a good game. Mm, that'll be a conversation. Hopefully, we don't have to have it. Handoff, Barkley, inside, picks up about 4. Handoff, Barkley. No, Bigsby. He gotta carry. Bigsby gotta carry, guys. Bigsby gotta carry. We only had to call for it like every day for like ever. We only had to call for it. Okay, Bigsby, we handed Bigsby. We giving Bigsby the carries now. Fake. Goddard's open. Why'd you wait so long, Jalen? You should have been through it, but I'll take it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. He been open though. You should have been through it. You should have gave it to him a little earlier. Why did you wait so long to get him the ball? Jalen underneath. There you go. Goddard. Oh, because that's not a late hit. He was already down. First and 10. Handoff. No, keeper. Jalen took it. He decided not to give it to Tank. Second and 6. Handoff to Barkley is going to be close to a first down. Short by about, looks like maybe 2-3 yards. Oh, no. Way over here. Third and 3. This feels like a Jalen keeper. This feels like a Jalen Hurts keeper. And no, he does keep it. He wants Katera get the first down. He does. He probably could have got the touchdown. Little extra effort. Dive right there. Hurts dive. That was good coverage by the Raiders. They took away. He wanted Katera running behind him on a little boot pass, the same one that Goddard just dropped. And the Raiders adjusted. They covered it, but they gave up the first down to Hurts underneath. They adjusted, but it wasn't enough. Oh, gotta cash this in. Gotta cash this in. Man, it's crazy. Phillip Rivers is back. Phillip Rivers has come out of retirement to play. Goodness grief. Like, this is what I mean. Listen, call it what you want to, but they'll just dig those guys up and throw them back out there. They'll bring Andrew Luck back. They'll all those guys. I'm interested to see how Phillip Rivers did today. After missing all of this time from the game, can he just come back in and turn it back on? Is it that easy to just turn it back on? And if can he just do it? Can he turn it back on? After having it in the off switch. Imagine he just been sitting home, chilling with the kids, drinking, eating. He ain't been working out like he like a football shape, and now he just out there playing. We'll see. First and goal. Handoff. Barkley. Touchdown. Touchdown, Barkley. Touchdown, Saquon Barkley. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Big Bird gang in the building. Saquon with the tutty. All right, we need more. We need more. We need more. I have no idea what is going on in the Browns game, but I just saw somebody say something about Shador Wentz Sanders. Wow, what's going on in the Browns game? I might have to tap in and check in and see what's going on over there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big Bird gang in the building. This score right now puts a little bit of more, puts a lot of fear in Dallas Nation because you know your hopes only depend on us, regardless of the shit that y'all talk, regardless of the way that y'all think about us. Right now, your season depend on us. Your season depend on us. Think about that, Dallas fans. Your season depends on us. You have to hope that we fall apart so that you can have a shot. You don't control your own destiny. You're not comfortable in your own skin. You need us to completely collapse for your season to mean something. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Y'all need our season to collapse for y'all season to be meaningful. And y'all have all these jokes about a collapse in 2023 and what it looked like, this, that, to the third. But if I'm not mistaken, ain't every season y'all had Dak Prescott been a collapse season? You had 12 win records. You won the division. You finished like top two in the NFC before, and you still was one and done. Stick a fork in you, sent you home. You never made it to the NFC Championship game in the Dak Prescott era. Y'all never even smelled the NFC Championship game in the Dak Prescott era. So don't talk to me ever about collapses. Collapses. Your whole Dak Prescott era been a collapse. Your whole Dak Prescott era been a collapse. You never made it to the NFC Championship game. All the 12, 13 win season, all the divisions, all the we own the NFC. Dak Prescott's record versus the NFC East. It did nothing for you. It has done absolutely nothing for you. It gave you a talking point, but it's all been a collapse. Every season, y'all collapse. Your whole Dak Prescott existence has been a collapse season after season after season after season. So don't come this way talking about collapses when y'all haven't done anything. in the Dak Prescott era. And until the day that the NFL becomes like the NBA and they put a mid-season championship, then y'all might win one. You might get to one when they become like the NBA and they put that in-season championship thing in. That's the only way. That's the only way, especially in the Dak Prescott era of the Cowboys, that y'all going. Listen, you should have just traded Dak by the deadline and started Milton. You would have got the same results, but you would have been fast tracking your future. Now you prolonging the inevitable. You got a old guy taking up a roster space, no plan for your future when you could have already started your rebuild. When you traded Micah, you should have traded Dak and started your rebuild right there. Run with Joe Milton. You probably would have the same record and results that you got right now with Milton. You think that this is worth paying Dak 60 million for? Yes, right there in the background. You see those? Those is all Dak Prescott trading cards. Trash. Trash. Those are all Dak Prescott trading cards. Trash. Second and 4, Kenny Pickett. Oh, arm hit as he throws. Phillips hit his arm as he throws, and that ball went sideways and out of bounds. Also, is it just me, or has Nolan Smith been unusually quiet this year? Like, I have rarely seen him get in on pressures or sacks or anything. Third and 4. Bowers hangs on to make Cooper was all over him. Cooper DeJean was all over him. Time running down. Raiders trying to make a move, trying to find some points. First and 10 for the Raiders. Kenny Pickett wants a shot. Hit as he throws. Gets it off. Complete for about 2 yards. Second and 8. Kenny back firing. Incomplete. Third and 8. It's a big third and 8 for the Raiders. You don't get this here. The Eagles can get the ball back. Still got 3 timeouts. It's over 40 seconds left on the clock. This is a big third down. What do you do if you're the Raiders? Do you just run and force the Eagles to use a timeout, or do you actually try to pick up the first down here? You know, if you don't get it, you're giving the Eagles the ball back with a lot of time. And third and 8. Kenny Pickett all day to throw. Throws high. Incomplete. Eagles no need. Adoree Jackson makes a play. Adoree Jackson made a play, guys. He made a play. Adoree Jackson with the breakup. Adoree Jackson with the breakup. Good defense. No timeout. The Eagles won't have to use a timeout, so they'll get the ball back. Field position will be a question, but they'll have 3 timeouts. And Covey returns it to the 20-yard line. So decisions. I don't think AJ. I listen. I don't think AJ has a catch so far, but the Eagles are winning. It's 24 seconds left. The Eagles have the guys to stretch the field. Will they take the shots? 24 seconds left. Will they take the shots that it? No, hand off to Barkley. The Eagles are not going to do anything. Uh, okay. All right. Jalen Hurts, 7 of 10, 94 yards, a touchdown. 17-0. It's going to be about the second half for me because we know what happens at halftime with the Eagles and adjustments. It's going to be about the second half for me. Who didn't know that the Bears was going to be up on Cleveland? And New England up on Buffalo 21-7. Uh-oh. How come not? How come nobody not talking about Josh Allen like they would be talking about Jalen? Ravens up 7-0. No biggie. No biggie. No surprise there. Houston up on Arizona. No surprises. No surprises there. Jags up on the Jets. No surprise there. Washington up on the Giants in the shit bowl. I will say I'm not surprised about that. Although, who cares? Who cares? That was a great play design by Kevin Patullo. Okay. Now at some point we got to get AJ going too. Now, you up 17-0. I think this is a good time to try to get AJ involved. That way it comes full circle and balance within the game. All right, you did what you had to do to get the lead, and that unfortunately that included not a lot of targets for AJ Brown. But now you're up 17-0, and you're gonna have some drives in the second half that maybe you can start to feature AJ a little bit now. I'm going to be curious to see how these halftime adjustments play out because second halves after teams make adjustments have been a problem. We got to keep it 100. It's been a problem. We're going to take a little break while it's halftime and we'll be right back. Stay locked in, guys. Don't go nowhere. Share this, John. Tap in, tap in. We're going to take a little breather real quick. Let's go. Kenny Pickett shotgun handoff. Gentry. Oh, he breaks some tackles and dragging Eagles for about 12 yards. I don't like that. There we go. Second half adjustments. Here we go. We got to secure that tackle. Giving up way too much. Picked up a first down. Good tackle, Reed Blankenship. Good tackle by Blankenship on Gentry in the open field. He tried to duck that tackle. But Reed Blankenship was not letting him get away. Dallas Nation, they on the end of their seat right now. They were hoping the Eagles drop this game. They know the Eagles are more than capable of definitely getting one, if not both of those games against Washington. And can you honestly say they can't beat Buffalo right now? You see what Buffalo's doing? Do you see what Buffalo is doing right now? Oh, and Brock Bowers backing his way into a first down. All right, come on, Vic Fangio, dial something up. We need you to dial something up. Kenny and them is adjusting. How are we going to adjust? First and 10, handoff, Gentry. He's going to get about 4. Second and 6. Fake, roll out, Pickett finds Bowers underneath, tries to get away from Cooper, and he can't. He gains a yard. Good open field tackle by Cooper DeJean. Third and 3. Pickett back. Time. Firing. Picked off! It's picked off by Zach Bond! Let's go! Kenny Pickett with the pick. Zach Bond. Big play for the Eagles defense. Let's go. Big interception, Zach Bond. Let's go. Let's go. Jimmy Uso voice. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. Yeet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Dallas fans. Y'all was doing a lot of laughing. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all was in my comments. Y'all was in my mentions. Y'all was in my DMs. You see the background. Dak is trash. Your season depends on us not handling our business. Your whole season right now depends on us not handling our business. It's nasty work. Y'all paying a $60 million quarterback and y'all fate is in our hands? Your fate is in our hands and you paying a $60 million quarterback? Make that make sense. Make those dollars make sense. Make those dollars make sense. It's the Raiders, but in order to defend your championship, you got to be in the playoffs for the teams that's trying to come for your championship. And the Eagles is on the road back to defending their championship. While meanwhile, y'all with the he's so great, his record's so great against the NFC East. He's this, he's that. Your guy healthy all year. And your fate depending on us collapsing. Not controlling your own destiny, not controlling your own fate, trying to get in. No, no. Your whole existence and possibility of having any type of quote unquote successful season for y'all is dependent upon us. Us. Y'all was hoping on another 2023. You was wishing on your lonely star. You was wishing on your lonely star that we have another 2023 collapse and give y'all the division because you wasn't winning the division that year. You needed us to give it to you. And we did that. We gave it to you. Hurts, 1st and 10, gets away from pressure, finds Goddard. Big day for Goddard. Goddard having a huge day out there. This is that to me, that was part of the missing. I mean, I still have no idea where AJ Brown is, but Goddard is having a day out there. Get him the football. Great pass from Jalen. 1st and 10. Hurts. Handoff. Barkley tackled in the backfield. Had a man on his back as soon as he took the handoff. Had a man on his back as soon as he took the handoff. He had a man on his back. Goddard's having a day out there. Hey, listen, feed the hot hand. Feed the hot hand. It just boggles my mind. You're playing an Oakland Raiders team and you're winning. That's what matters most, but you still can't find a way to get AJ Brown involved while you're winning. So far, anyway. 3rd and 8. There's AJ Brown for the inside slant with the catch for the first down. There we go. I was calling for him. I was calling for him. And they delivered. AJ Brown on 3rd and 8 with the big catch in the first down. First target, first catch. Well, the other one was a pass interference, but first target, first catch. 8.5 minutes into the third quarter. Handoff. Barkley gets around the outside, spins, and picks up about 7. Second and 4. Pitch out. Barkley. I think Barkley got 2. Handoff. Second and 2. Barkley picks up a first down. Flag. Snowballs coming onto the field. Fans throwing snowballs. What are we doing? And a holding penalty coming back on number 56. Ten-yard penalty going back the Eagles up to a long 3rd and 12 after the holding penalty. All right, we got you in field goal range, so let's see what Hurts and the Eagles decide. And a quarterback keeper, Jalen, gets the first down. Wow, what a play. Jalen on the quarterback keeper needed 12, got about 13. Nice way to pick up the first down right there. First and 10. Pitch out. Barkley around the outside. It looks like he got close to another first down. That was a good cut by Barkley. Bounced to the outside. Second and 2. Jalen, handoff. Barkley picks up the first down. They feeding Saquon, eating clock. Got 5 carries for 16 yards, but they feeding the beast. Feed the beast. Oh, is this going to be the Dallas Goedert play again? Dallas Goedert with his second touchdown. Goedert season, baby. Has this been the missing piece of the offense, not getting enough Dallas Goedert involved? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go birds, baby. I know it's the Raiders. I know it's the Raiders. And I know y'all gonna have a lot to say. I know that you're gonna have a lot to say. Oh, it's the Raiders. You play who they put in front of you. And this is what you're supposed to do to teams like this. You're not supposed to be in a 17-20 game in the fourth quarter with teams like this. You're supposed to come out and put the BTA. You're supposed to come out and it's BTA all season in this game. This is how you're supposed to, when you're a team like we believe we are, this is how you're supposed to play teams like this. You're not supposed to play down to your competition. This is how you're supposed to respond. Now, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. We know that this is the Raiders, so I'm not going to go crazy with it. But no, we're not going to act like we ain't out here doing what we supposed to be doing. We not out act like we ain't out here being who we should have been all season. I mean, and hopefully, it's still time on the clock. We play 4 quarters of football, but hopefully, this is the get back, get right game that quiets the noise and rekindles the spirit of the team. Now, what I will say, what will be interesting is the Eagles are up 24-0. Um, they score again or whatever. We'll see how much longer they continue to play Hurts and Barkley and them before we possibly see Tanner McKee and Tank Bigsby uh, kind of take over. But what will be more interesting to me will be after the game to see if AJ Brown's Twitter account is still as quiet as it has been in the 3 losses where he had about 10 targets. You know what I mean? Well, we will wait to see that. We will wait to see if his energy is the same in the win, despite his numbers, as it was in the loss when he did get his numbers. So that's going to be something to watch. As the Raiders return it, Kenny Pickett and that Raiders offense coming back out. But it will be interesting to see if we get any random AJ Brown tweets after the game. If we get to see what type of talk we get around the locker room when they speak into AJ Brown, depending on how the rest of this game goes, if the starters continue to play into the fourth quarter, handoff, Gentry gains about 2. Shout out to Jordan Davis holding it down. Jordan Davis holding it down in Jalen Carter's absence. Kenny Pickett, 2nd and 9. Handoff. No, he decides to keep it, makes a man miss. He made a man miss. They ran an RPO with Kenny Pickett. He made a defender miss, and he still got tackled in the backfield for a loss of 1. Oh, Brandon Graham got 2 sacks in this game? Okay. Welcome, BG. Kenny Pickett, sacked by Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt. Eagles offense getting the ball back. This is complimentary football. I'm not sure how much of this we've got to see this season. The offense is picking up what the defense is leaving. They get the ball back, the offense is responding. This is the complimentary football we've been waiting for. Britton Covey back there makes the special teams a little bit more secure. As far as the return game, let's go. Let's go. This is what I this is what we needed as Eagles fans. I just feel like this was one that we needed right here. We needed to have not a cardiac game, but a relaxing game where we sit back and we just get to enjoy this team again. Yeah, I mean, we know when the schedule came out, it was brutal. Everybody talked about how brutal it was, and we battled through it. Maybe we lost some that we shouldn't, and we won some that people didn't think that we would. So, you know, with all that being said, everything's still in front of us. We still control our destiny, unlike the Cowboys, who don't control their destiny. They need us to do something for them. They need us to do something for them. But let's go. We are going to get back to doing what we do because we need this. You see that back there? We need to get back to parade 3. We need to get back to parade 3. But this was a good job, minus the AJ Brown involvement, which I cannot fathom how he cannot be involved in the wins. I can't fathom it. Maybe it's still a work in progress, but the Eagles are up 24 to nothing, and AJ Brown has one target with one catch. I can't make it make sense. Handoff Barkley. Barkley stays up. Barkley. Big run for Saquon Barkley. He was on his way down. He stayed up and he got about, what he got, about 20 yards right there. Big run for Barkley. Sirianni with the unity hat, reminding the team they got to stay together through the adversity. Another handoff for Barkley, sprinting to the outside, stiff arm, stays up still, makes a man miss, and he picks up another first down. Saquon. All right, let's go. First and 10. Following another Saquon, another handoff. Bigsby. Bigsby powering his way for about 4, maybe 5. Okay, let's get the tank involved. That might be Saquon. That might be some Saquon more than the coaches because he looked like he called himself out trying to get some other guys involved. Once again, Eagles up 24-0. AJ Brown has 1 target. Jalen has 148 passing yards on 14 passes. Jalen keeper. And Jalen a little gimpy. I don't know why you ran that play. There's my guy Jahan Dotson. He out there running 189 routes. With that being said, I'm pretty sure they're going to be trying to get Jalen out of the game here soon. Yeah, but I know it's the Raiders, but alert the media. Alert the media. Somebody alert the media. We back. Somebody alert the media. We back. Somebody alert them boys. Somebody alert them boys. We back. Somebody alert them boys. We back. Oh, we gonna go iconic. Iconic. Oh, alert them boys. We back. Alert them boys. Oh, we back. Mr. Bird Gang himself, we are back. Somebody alert the media. Somebody tell the haters. Somebody call Jerry and let them boys know. We back. Hell, it might be the Raiders. It might be the Raiders. But we back. We ain't gonna let y'all do that. Every win for us takes the breath away from Cowboys Nation because they need us to fail and they need to win out. They need us to fail and they need to win out. Cowboys Nation, y'all sick yet? Y'all sick yet, Cowboys Nation? Oh, the power on. We back in the building. The power on. We back in the building, y'all. 24-0 up on the Raiders. A little concerned about the way Hurts came up on that play, but he's still in the game. He's still in the game. Eagles score here. We might not see him anymore. 3rd and 5. Hurts taking a shot. AJ Brown touchdown. Let's go. We was just talking about AJ Brown. Hurts coming back. Looked a little shaky when he left off the field. Came back. Deep ball. AJ Brown. That's what I'm talking about. That was in double, triple coverage. He took the shot to AJ, and AJ made the play. And he held on to the ball. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We got a fired up Jalen Hurts as the Eagles go up 31-0. Now I might agree with y'all. Up 31-0. It could be Tanner McKee time. And I like Tanner McKee. But we not gonna act like we don't know what we got in Jalen. We're not gonna do that. Let's go. Who predicted it? Nobody. Let's go, baby. Bird Gang and Dallas Nation, the fight. Just turned up the heat a little bit in that pressure cooker in Dallas. This win for the Eagles, regardless of the opponent, regardless of how you feel, this win for the Eagles just turned the fire up in that cooker pressure. The heat just got turned up a couple of degrees. Got turned up on y'all. Y'all got to keep pace. It's more than capable for the Eagles to win out. It's more than capable to beat Washington twice. More than capable. Do the Bills look like they scary like y'all been talking about them all year? Do the Bills look scary to you? Do Josh Allen look like an MVP from last year to you? No. So the Eagles are very capable of running the table, which is just doomsday for the Cowboys, who even to have a shot, they have to run the table. I think one loss for Dallas, it ends their season. I think they're out of the playoff contention if they lose one game. But we just got to worry about eating the food on our plate. As long as we eat the food on our plate, we going to be all right. Fourth quarter, y'all know what time it is. Throw them fours up. This is the quarter. Well, 31-0. We ain't even got to go into the whole slogan, but you know what we say. Fourth quarter is where you earn the money. You earn your money in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is where titles like legendary, comeback kid, GOAT. This is where you earn them titles. We ain't got to worry about that today because for the first time in a long time, we ain't got to worry in this second half. Oh, and a screen pass to Gentry is blown up by Nakobe Dean. This is why Jaleel Campbell can't get on the field. Zach Bond and Nakobe Dean are playing insane. You still got to find a way to get him. I feel like, it's a good problem to have. It's a good problem because the rookie's not going to be overwhelmed. And when his moment come back, he'll be well prepared to step in. 2nd and 16. Kenny Pickett back to Brock Bowers on the other side for another screen. Nakobe Dean there again. And Brock Bowers loses a yard. Wow. Let's go, Eagles defense. Third and 16 for the Eagles. Pickett back, firing, taking a deep shot. And wow, they just try to moss Quentin Mitchell. No penalty for the receiver holding him down or nothing. Best Eagles cornerback tandem since Bobby Taylor and Troy Vincent. Quentin Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean. Best combo the Eagles drafted together since Troy Vincent and Bobby Taylor. All right, we gotta have a conversation about Sidney Brown. I mean, yep. And like I suggested, and I thought up 31 to nothing in the fourth quarter. Some of y'all gonna get you got your wish. It's Tanner McKee time. It is Tanner McKee time. He is entered the chat. Tanner McKee has now entered the chat and the game. AJ Brown, 3 targets, 2 catches, 1 touchdown, and a penalty. Is that gonna be enough to satisfy the receiver? Is that gonna be enough to satisfy the receiver? A Super Bowl win wasn't enough. I have to go back and look at the stats of that Super Bowl. How involved was AJ Brown in that Super Bowl? We know we got the. I know he scored. I know he had a big. I know I saw. I remember like a big. I mean, it's all a blur now. We so far into the season. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch to see how involved AJ Brown was in that Super Bowl, and also to see check his involvement and see follow up with his tweet about not being satisfied, and then tie that into this season when he's been tweeting and talking after games when he wasn't that involved, but he's been quiet in the games that he was really involved in, and the Eagles lost. Uh, it's a deep dive. It's a deep dive of homework, but somebody's got to do it. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the Super Bowl and check and just see how involved AJ Brown was in that Super Bowl. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, off the top of my head, I just can't think right now. So I want to be accurate with what I'm saying, but I just have to go back and check and see how involved AJ Brown was in that Super Bowl. Because if his involvement was minimal, I will be able to understand then his tweet and what we got this season as far as tweets and comments and things like that. 12 of 15, 175 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's Jalen's day. That's a day for Jalen right there. Kenny Pickett. Everybody wanted to see it. Here we go. And Tank Bigsby is going to get about 2. It is the Tanner McKee and the Tank Bigsby show. Everybody wanted to see Tanner run this offense. McKee firing wide open. And he finds Cooper. First pass, first completion for Tanner McKee. I was wondering. So, okay, looks like AJ Brown and Devontae Smith is done as well. Saquon's done. Goddard's done. Big day for Dallas Goddard. 2 touchdowns, couple of catches, nice amount of yards. That touchdown pass from Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown, vindication. You could see it all over his face and his emotion. Like, y'all forgot who I was last week because I had a bad game. Good run around the outside by Tank Bigsby, bringing up a third and short. Okay, AJ smiling. We got a shot of AJ. He's smiling on the sideline. He's not over there with Devontae and or is he? Yeah, he right there. Him, Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts, all standing next to each other, enjoying with their coats on, enjoying the game from the sideline. So we can squash any reports right there. I saw a happy, smiling AJ Brown on the sideline. Saquon had an okay day. We needed this one, Eagles Nation. We needed this one. We've been cardiac on the edge of our seats. Feels like for a lot of the games this season, we've been cardiac on the edge of our seats. Saw some tough losses, some disgusting losses. And this was a good game. You can sit back, enjoy the team, talk about the team. You can check in on other teams. It's been that type of stream. You're not angry, mad, upset, on the edge of your seat, talking about this team. What are y'all doing? You know what I mean? They avoided a second half collapse, uh, a possible season collapse. Um, Definitely didn't want to be the first team to lose 4 games in a row under Nick Sirianni. I think they were saying so. Yeah, they didn't want to do that. Uh, Again, it's the Raiders, but you did some good things out there that you could definitely build momentum on and hang your hat on. So I feel like, yeah, alert the gang. We back. Alert the gang that the Super Bowl, the reigning, defending champs, is back. If you didn't know, you better ask somebody about us. You ain't know, you better ask somebody about us. If you did not know, you better ask somebody about us. Saturday football next week. Eagles, Commanders, Packers, Bears. That Packers Bears game has more meaning to it than to it, but we still need another win. So we that Commanders game is still big for us. First and 10 for Tanner McKee and the Eagles. Handoff. Bigsby finds a hole, gets about 4. I don't know. It's the Raiders. How y'all feel about Kevin Patullo's game today? How do you feel about the way Kevin Patullo called the game today? And a first and 10 handoff. Tank Bigsby's gonna. I mean, a second down. Tank Bigsby's gonna lose a yard. $31-0. 3rd and 8 for Tanner McKee and the Eagles. Tanner back, steps up. He wants to run. Tanner, first down. Tanner picks up the first down with his legs. Let's go, Tanner McKee. Tanner McKee with the fake and the quick pass on the slant to the rookie Cooper for the first down. Handoff. Bigsby gets around the outside, finds some space, cuts back inside, has a first down. Big run for Tank Bigsby. And another run by Bigsby, who finds some space. You get about 8? Got about 8. 7. This is why fans say you got to run Tank Bigsby in there. You should be mixing him and Barkley. It should be, it should be a 1-2 punch. That's your 1-2 punch. How don't the Eagles know that they got a 1-2 punch in Bigsby and Barkley? Hand off to Bigsby, gains about a yard. Bring it up third down. Third and 3. Tanner, pitch out. Bigsby. He got the first down. I thought he was stopped, but he took a hit and he kept going. As the Eagles are just running this clock down on what's remaining in Bigsby not going to get there. Feel like he had a shot. If he wasn't falling down, he would have got there. Third and goal. Hand off Bigsby. What's the flag? Two minutes away from a shutout in Philly. 2 minutes away from a shutout in Philly. Let's go. Two minutes away from a shutout. Oh, that should boost the defense. If they complete this shutout, that should boost the defense's numbers up as far as what they did today and points given up. and stuff like that. That should definitely boost the defensive numbers today. Complete this shutout. See.
This motherfucker better be making a paper.
Wow.
Why the fuck do they gotta do that, man? God, man! You gotta be fucking kidding me. You hear that crowd? You can drop a pin in that place and you can hear it.
4th and goal. Will Tank Bigsby get his first touchdown as an Eagle? And the Raiders defense holds, and Tank Bigsby does not get in. Well, it doesn't put the Raiders offense that has been struggling all day in the best spot right now. I don't know about y'all, but it's been a good game. I haven't had to stress. I haven't had to raise my blood pressure. I haven't had to be upset and say I want to fire anybody. It's been a good stream. But like I said, we will be watching. We will be on AJ Brown watch though. I'm expecting him to have the same energy that he's had for the past 3 weeks though. But we will be on AJ Brown tweet watch. We're gonna be on AJ Brown tweet watch to see if he has anything to say. Although he had 2 catches and a touchdown and one that was turned out to be a penalty. For that would have been a third target. Was it enough to feed the hunger that's inside of AJ Brown? We'll see. But yeah, 31 nothing. Eagles going to win this game, get back into the W column, get back on our winning track and our winning ways. Um, yeah, definitely feels good. Been a couple weeks since we've got to have, you know, a positive post game reaction, and and for the first time in feels like a month, a victory Monday. A victory Monday coming up. And I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, My energy be tied in with this team. We lose, I'm gonna have a bad week. It just seemed like everything off. First down, handoff from the one, Gentry. He gets about 3. Raiders just need to get away from the end zone as the clock continues to run. As the Giants and the Raiders battling for that number 1 draft pick right now. You got some teams that's right now fighting for the number 1 seed in the playoffs. And you got other teams like the Raiders and the Giants out here fighting for the number 1 draft pick. Second down, handoff, gains about a yard for the Raiders. Bringing up a third down and 4. Under a minute to play. They kind of going through the motions at this point. Yeah, next play they won't even have to punt. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Birds back in the win column. Spotlight on y'all, Dallas Nation. We gonna be locked in. We gonna be tuned in. We know y'all was for this one. So we gonna be locked in. We gonna be tuned in. And we gonna wait to see if y'all can handle y'all business. We handled ours. We know y'all was watching, hoping and waiting for us to not be able to handle our business, but we did. We handled our business. The ball's in y'all court. Eagles Nation, we back in the win column. You saw the good game from Hurts, minimum involvement from A.J. Brown. To me, part of the missing formula over these last 3 weeks in these losses was Dallas Goedert's presence and Dallas Goedert's involvement. And we saw that today. We got some classic Smitty moments. And yeah, Eagles, tell the world, tell the haters, alert all of the Philadelphia Eagles OG media, former players and all, that, yeah, this team is back. It's the Raiders. I got that. But we back. You play who they put in front of you. And today, the team is back. The defense gave up 0 points. Special teams was not a problem. And the offense showed up and answered the bell when the defense gave them the ball back. You wanted to see a complete game. You wanted to see a start, a middle, a start, a middle, and a finish, and that's what you got today. You got a full circle, complete game. This team, regardless of the opponent, they played a complete game today, and that is all you can ask. Definitely did need this W. We needed this W. But yeah, we gonna be on Cowboys Watch. We're gonna get ready to tune in and see if they handle their business. We know all of the nation and all of their eyes was all on our plate all game, but we finished our food. Let's see what they do with theirs. It's your boy, Mr. B-EAZY215. No Easy Outlet, the podcast. Let's go, Bird Gang.
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.